Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sober School, where you can always find experience, strength, and hope. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic. We want to welcome you to this platform here today, regardless of whatever your addiction may be. You're welcome here. We support multiple pathways of recovery, not just one, but all pathways. And whichever pathway it is that you choose, we want to make sure that it works for you and that we're here to help you along that way. If you're watching this through the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page, we encourage you to share your own experience, strength, and hope and your own words of wisdom. You never know who needs to hear what it is that you have to say, and it could just change someone's life, including your own. I was in a meeting last night, and something was said that, and of course, I started taking my notes. I'm notorious for being a note taker, even in meetings, because you never know when somebody's going to say something that resonates with you, and you want to refer back to it later on. So anyway, something was shared last night, and I started taking notes. And I was going back through my notes this morning, and I was looking. You could just see my thought process over time, over the course of that hour meeting. But it dawned on me when I first came in, my very first room that I ever went into this time around, the very first AA room in Huntington that I went into. I was very apprehensive. It was like, oh boy, I'm not sure this is the right place for me. It was by accident. I think I've shared this with a few folks. That meeting I walked into, it was totally by accident. I was planning on going to another meeting, and traffic, and there's just no way in hell I was going to get back to that meeting I had originally planned on going to. Traffic was impossible. So I pulled up my phone and found a meeting like 2 blocks away in Huntington from where I was at. And I walked into that meeting totally by accident. And like I said, I first walked in, I was going, oh man, I'm not sure this is the right place for me. The first 3 people that I met whenever I walked into that meeting that day, I got to know one of the 3 pretty well. He became my grand sponsor, actually. My sponsor. But I was thinking last night, we're presented day by day. We are presented with a choice on whether or not we're going to draw the line in the sand and say, you know what, today is it. Today is the day that I'm going to make a change. I know it's going to be tough. No one's pulled any punches. I've been told up front and brutally honest that it's going to be tough. No question about that. But today is the day that I'm going to decide to stop drinking or stop drugging. Every day we are faced with that choice. And I was thinking, there are people that would love to have the chance that I have right now. I'm positive that they would love to have the chance that I have right now at recovery. And the reason why I know that is because those people that would love to have the chance at the recovery that I have right now, they've passed away. They're no longer with us. Those first 3 people I met going into that room in Huntington, West Virginia, those people are no longer with us. They have, the 2 of them have went back out and ultimately succumbed to their disease. The third one, my grand sponsor, he died with the disease, not from the disease. Thank goodness. I'm just incredibly grateful. I keep going back to that day for me, July the 7th, my day 2, when I woke up and it was like God was telling me, this is your last chance. I'm not giving you any more chances. You've blown all of your chances with me over the years. I kept asking for second chance. Oh, God, just give me one more chance. And I fully believe that on July the 7th, 2021, God said, this is your last chance. There's no more. And now, let me be very honest. I went through some struggles. It was tough. It was challenging. I knew I had a pretty good idea anyway of what I was getting myself into. The withdrawal symptoms, the whole mental fog, and all that. I knew I had a pretty good idea anyway of what I was getting myself into. It was tough, but I didn't have a choice. See, going up to that point, I wanted to die. But when I got to that point, I was like, maybe I don't want to die after all. So let me give this AA thing a good old-fashioned college try. There are people out there even now, who are back in the madness, that, they look up and they say, why can't I get this? Why can't I get this? Or what am I doing wrong? My advice to you is get yourself locked into an AA room or an NA room or whatever room. All right. Get yourself locked around like-minded individuals, people who have already experienced and who've already gone through, in some cases may still be going through, what you're going through right now. Get yourself around those people, those like-minded people, and attach yourself to those like-minded people. Wherever they go, you go with them. If they go to the meeting, on Thursday night at this location, you go, you follow them. Then they go to a different meeting on Friday night, you go, you follow them. The longer that you stay connected with those people, the better your chances, exponentially better, your chances become of figuring this thing out. It's really not that hard. I made it so much more complicated than what it had to be. I remember years ago when I first came into AA, tried AA anyway, sort of tried. They talked about this God thing, and I was absolutely not. Nope, I'm out. See ya. I don't know. I used to say that I would come in the rooms at that time and I would grab the magic out of the air. I'd grab the magic out of the air, and that magic would last me 2, 3, maybe 4 days at most. But after a while, even that magic started wearing off. My advice to you today is if you're looking and you're looking around your life and you're realizing, what, this may be my last chance. We don't know. Today could be our last day, but we don't know. But if you're looking around at your life and going, this might be my last chance, I need to make a change. Take it. You have the option. You have the choice today. You have that choice. I knew people that no longer have that choice, and it breaks my heart. And so I want to encourage you today. You have that choice. This could be your last chance. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. This could be your 15th out of 75 chances. I don't know. But why wait? Why wait? What are you waiting for? If you see your life barreling down this track and there's a big drop off, are you going to sit there and say, well, no, I'm going to stay on this track a little bit longer? Why don't you jump off the fucking train? Turn that sumbitch around. Hit the brakes, something. I thank God that in July of 2021, I was able to jump off that train. I was able to hit the brakes. I was able to put somebody else in the driver's seat and let them control my vehicle. I hope you do the same too. I'll leave you with that. Guys, I appreciate you guys letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes each day of your day. This helps keep me sober by and far. This helps keep me sober, so I want to thank you for that. If there's a topic you'd like to have discussed, feel free to drop it down in the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page. We'll take a look at it, see what we can do. Again, thank you guys for letting me come in. This means a lot to me. I hope you guys take something from these messages on a daily basis. So, that being said, I'll let you guys go. Hope you guys have a kick-ass day. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.